Hi students, now let's turn to our science lesson. Today we are going to look at habitat. Remember we've been looking at habitat the whole of this week, so we are going to look at microhabitat. Before we start, let's try to jog our mind. Decide whether each animal or plant lives on water or on land. So if one lives on water, you raise up your hand and you say water. If it's on land, tap the table and say land, like that. So you're going to do it very fast because it's like a game we are playing. So try to jog your mind. Are we ready? Okay, let's go. On water or land? Water or land? Water or land? Water or land? Does this live on water or land? Does this live on water or land? Does this animal live on water or land? How about this insect? Does it live on water or land? Does this animal live on water or land? Okay, does this bird live on water or land? Okay, clap for yourself if you got the right thing. Well done. Okay, so now we are going to look at microhabitat, and we are looking at mini beast safaris. And the last time I introduced this, I can remember we talked about mini beast safari, and I know some of you did not understand it, so I am going to repeat it again. Mini beast safari, mini beasts are very small animals. So mini beasts are very small animals such as spiders, snails, and insects. There are many different types of mini beasts. The mini beasts in these pictures are common in many parts of the world. Common means there are a lot of them, so they are quite easy to find. I gave you an assignment and I told you to go out in your garden and look for different insects and you record them. Did you do that? So now let's look at this one. We have an earthworm. An earthworm is a mini beast. A spider is a mini beast. A ladybird is a mini beast. And then we have a woodlouse. A woodlouse is a mini beast. An ant is a mini beast, and a snail is a mini beast. Okay, a question to jog your mind. Are any of these type of mini beasts common where you live? You're going to tell me yes or no. What other type of mini beasts are common where you live? You are going to write down the answer. Remember, number one, you have to ask, are any of these type of mini beasts common where you live? So you have to look at them and then you tell me yes or no. What other type of mini beasts are common where you live? So with that one, you are going to write down your answer. Nice. Okay, so now let's look at these. So we are going to try to jog our mind. You are being asked to click on the hotspot to reveal different mini beasts. But before we do that, I want you to tell me which type of an insect do you think lives here? Which type of an insect do you think lives here? Okay, so let me click to find out. A garden spider. A garden spider. So a garden spider lives here. How about here? Which type of an insect here? Which type of an insect do you think lives here? A snail. Okay, so a snail lives there. Okay, and then which type of an insect do you think lives on the wood? Which one? Can you try and jog your mind? Think. Yes, which type of an insect? Okay, so let me click to find out. A beetle. Okay, so you can find beetles on the log. And then which type of an insect do you think lives here? Which type of an insect? Okay, let's find out. Woodlouse. And there are so many of them. There are so many woodlouse. We can find them here in the woods. Here on the grass or on the leaves, which type of an insect think we can find there? So let's click to find out. A millipede. Okay. So we have two more left. Which type of an insect do you think lives here on the leaves? Which type of an insect? Let's find out. A caterpillar. Wow. Okay, so we have the last one. Which type of an insect do you think lives here? Giving you time to think. Okay, so let's find out. An ant. So we can find ants on the holes, right? So that's good. Now, we are now going to look at, we are going back. So, so we have these questions to help us. Graphite. Remember, we've looked at the insects. I gave you an assignment and I told you to go out in the field and look for the mini beasts, those small animals that you can find on the logs or in the grass. And I know some of you did, but not all of you did. So I would like you to try this with me. Graphite. Class 2 have been on a mini beast safari in their school grounds. They made a tally chart. So I can remember the last time I was teaching, someone asked me, teacher, what is a tally? So that we know what a tally is. Okay, so you can see the type 1. How many earthworm? You can see there's a tally over here. And the tally indicates that there were 3 earthworms. And then we have the spider. Okay, they went out 2 spiders and they recorded 2 of them. 1, 2. So the sticks represents 2 of them. Then we have the woodlouse. So they went out and they found 6. I know you're going to ask me, but teacher, how? So you can see we have the sticks 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one that crosses like this represents 5. Then plus this one is 6. So they found 6 woodlouse. Then ants, they went out and they found, let's count. So this one is 5. Then we continue 6, 7, 8, 9. And then they went and they found the snails. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. They found 4 snails. And then the last one they found was a ladybird, which was only 1. So how many of each type of mini beast did they found? How many of each type of mini beast did they find? So you are going to write down. Earthworm, how many? You're going to write 3. Spider, how many? You're going to write 2. Woodlouse, how many? 6. Ants, how many? You are going to count and write. Snail, how many? You are going to count and write. Then the last question, draw this information as a block graph. Okay, so now we are going to try to do the tally together so that we see how we are going to answer the questions. Nice. Okay, so I too went outside and I found the insects. And I'm going to start with the earthworm. So we are going to count the earthworms. How many are they? And then we are going to make a tally together. Okay. So let's count. How many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 earthworms. So we are going to try to represent them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we reduce that. 3, 4, and then the last one, how many are there? How many earthworms? Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already I have 4 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for me to draw the fifth one, I will put a line across to represent 5. So 5. And that is called tiling. Okay? So this one will represent 5. Okay. And then now let's come here. How many spiders? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, another thing. So we have 5. Okay, so I'm going to draw 5. Okay, 1, that is 1 spider. 2, those are 2 spiders. 3, those are 3 spiders. 4, those are 4 spiders. Remember what I said. I said if you reach 5, you draw a line across to represent 5. So I am going to draw a line across to represent 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now 5. So I'm going to draw a line, and this shows I have 5. 5 spiders. Now, let's go to ladybirds. How many ladybirds? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to draw 4. This time, this is what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The ladybirds are 4. When we reach 4, remember they are not 5. They are 4 insects. That means I only draw 4. I did not draw a line going across. Okay, so we leave it at that. How about the woodlouse? Let's count how many are they. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so when you reach 5, I know now you know what to do. So let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we reach 5, we draw a line moving across 5 like that. Okay. Okay, now we are in the last one, the ants. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so these are 9. Let's see. What are we going to do this time?